Today I'm headed to my buddy Cameron Hall's house. He's going to be my riding partner for this overnighter. Cameron is a pretty established hiker and backpacker, and he's going to get out and try doing a little bike packing with me and just a good overnight. You ready for this?
Yeah, we're going to try.
All right. Cameron has got a channel I'll leave the link to in the description below. And as far as I'm concerned, Cameron is an expert at the Guadalupe Mountains in West Texas. Out of 90-something miles of trails, I think you've done everything out there, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done it all at least once.
At least once, and then some. He's done a lot of off-trail too and done some pretty cool stuff, so y'all might want to check that out. Well, we're about 16 and a half miles in. I'm trying not to kill Cameron on his first overnight bike trip. It's been good so far, though.
Just getting used to the seat and getting used to the handlebars and everything, but I'm just trying to keep up with you.
Well, we'll get there. The biggest thing is getting used to that seat. That's always the toughest part. You can see we're at Cleburne State Park, and we're no strangers to Cleburne State Park. This is kind of like our backyard park. And I know Cameron's been coming here for years. I've been coming here for probably close to 40 years now. And Lord, there's no telling how many miles and miles of hiking we've done. Cameron just did a video, what, a few months back, where you actually hiked 20 miles or 25?
Yeah, my last one I did 25. Hadn't done anything that long since then, but I like getting out here and doing 5 miles around in a loop or something most of the time.
Every time I think of Cameron's style of hiking, this is what I think of. Anyway, we're going to take us a quick little break, rest here in the shade a minute, and we're going to head on out. All right, we're getting pretty close. Me and Cameron even have spectators. Oh, you don't have to get up on our account. All right, we're getting close now. It sounds awful quiet here. It'd be wonderful if we were the only ones here. You see the old chimney where it used to be an old homestead right here. Here we are. We got it to ourselves. What's I kind of expected? This is remote. Most people don't even know it exists. Being as it's your first time here, let's take a spin around it.
Okay.
You pick the campsites.
All right.
Not many places you can come where you've got the whole thing to yourself anymore these days. Everything's so crowded anymore. Look at this. We picked our spots. You see Cameron set up over there up under those trees. He picked one that's got a lot of leaves on it, got him a little shade. Myself, I'm going to get up right over in here. I know some of you have seen my setup before. We'll take a look real quick. And mine, of course, is the Durston X-Mid 1. And this is the polyester tent. I'll never have another DCF tent. I can promise you that. Don't care for nylon. But this polyester tent is awesome. And I've got the old Thermarest Neo Air. And it's not supposed to get down to maybe mid-60s tonight, so I've just got a poly silk liner. And then, of course, my old Sea to Summit pillow. It's got down on this side, but the good thing is I can flip it over and use this side and it won't burn me up on these warm nights. I got my cook kit, my poop kit. I've got my food bag, compliments of Texas Alcoholics. I've always said they were the most generous people on YouTube. Let's go over here and check out Cameron's setup real quick. Oh, you got you a good shady spot.
It's not bad. It's starting to get hot out in the sun.
Yeah, it is. You mind if we come over and check out your camp?
Oh, well, it ain't much, but yeah, no problem.
And here's Cameron's setup. That's the tarp tent double rainbow, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had that tent for a long time. I love that tent.
Yeah. You used that when we was in the Davis Mountains a few years back.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, you forgot the crossbar on the top and had to use a piece of cholla.
Yeah.
What's the weight on this one?
I'm wanting to say regularly it's like 42 ounces, but I have a carbon fiber bar that goes all the way through it, and that dropped off a few ounces. So
Yeah.
it's really not too bad. It packs up pretty small.
And that is a nice tent too. What's your air mattress?
That's the Thermarest NXT. It's like a slightly newer version of it. It's a little bit thicker.
Okay.
I had to get that because I needed a large size, a wider pad. I can't handle the 20-inch pads anymore.
Well, you can't come down here on the Brazos River like this, not bring a fishing pole with you. The water looks pretty low this far up into Brazos. There's not much of a channel at all, so it's a good chance we're not going to do much good, but we're going to try it anyway. Well, maybe you can see Cameron out there in the distance out in the river, still trying. Bright sunshine. It's in the 80s. Not really the ideal time to be out here fishing. We thought we'd try it. I wasn't catching anything but moss. So that only leaves one other thing to do. It's not hot anymore. Woo, man. Overnight on the Brazos River. This is nice. We've recovered enough and enjoyed the day enough that it's about time to start cooking supper. For supper this evening, more of those Nor pasta sides. I love those things. I've never tried the marinara, penne pasta, and a classic marinara sauce. And boy, you can see it's going. I am going to do something a little different though. Based off of the old hiker ramen bombs where people put mashed potatoes in with their ramen, we're going to try that with this penne pasta this evening. Pull that Nor pasta sides off of the heat. We're going to add some mashed potatoes. And we're going to add some to all that extra water we've got in here. These are Orata baby reds. And I'll be doing good if I can eat all this. And it won't take just a second for those to hydrate and have mashed potatoes mixed in there with all my penne pasta. Oh, that's going to be good. Well, believe it or not, this is some good stuff.
Marinara
It's
penne
hot.
with...
Orata baby red.
Oh.
Supper's been had. Dishes are washed and put away. It's getting late in the evening. Nice cool breeze. Feels good. Cameron's already down there on the river doing a little fishing again. We're going to just spend a little time down here on the river and enjoy the evening. I don't know if you can see him, but Cameron's upriver from me. And he's already caught a couple of sand bass up there. He beat me 2-1. I'm skunked. But that's okay. This is a nice evening out here on the Brazos. Well, our day's about come to an end. It's about 9:15 across the Brazos back out there a ways, steady lightning, and then severe thunderstorms supposed to hit about 11, so we'll see how that goes. If it's not too bad, I like sleeping in a mild storm. It's about 6:30 in the morning, and I looked at the weather radar, and it's not supposed to clear up until about 8:30. We get some coffee in us here in a little bit, and just kind of wait this thing out till about 8:30. Well, me and Cameron are sitting here having that first cup of the morning. It's good. We're kind of waiting. We've got another thunderstorm supposed to come through here in just a few minutes, as a matter of fact. So we ain't even taken our tents down so we'd have shelter. But luckily that was not supposed to last too long. And we get back in our tents and wait that last thunderstorm out. We're about packed up. Won't be long, we'll be ready to head back to Cleveland. Well, it looks like luckily we avoided that last thunderstorm coming in. It's still pretty cloudy, but I think we're going to make it. So we're fixing to head out and had a good time.
Oh, I had a great time. Yeah, we hadn't done the ride back, but up till now it's been pretty good.
Yeah, maybe we can talk him into doing this again with us sometime.
Oh yeah, I'd love to.
All right, everybody, we're headed out. We'll see you later. Would you look at this? Cameron's first time out and already can't keep up with him on the hills.